starting here at the theatre stage in 2.5 minutes, Canadian time.
Yeah, American
that was a cheer-worthy announcement.
Why? Because you saw that man.
It was really good.
All right.
It was great.
All right.
Really
So
enunciated
I'm going to do the
see
thing now
Canadian.
because of that. What I really don't enjoy doing, but I'll do it anyway, just this once.
You don't enjoy doing it, really?
Yeah, I don't enjoy doing it, really.
You should.
I will, just this once. All right. So some acts will do the whole thing of like, I need you to cheer because it'll attract people over. So I'm just going to let you know outright. Let's see if I can get more people to come over. So just scream a whole lot. Shakespeare's Tempest is about to begin. Can all of these people be wrong? No! They probably are, actually. They all need medication.
Yes!
Medicaid for all.
He is not sure, what's wrong with him?
Well, you were at the rest.
What's the furthest anyone came to get here today? Did you come today? No, then you did not come there. No.
I drove an hour.
From how far? I mean, like, for how far today? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's 55.
55 minutes. And you came from Germany?
Yeah.
Just to come here?
No.
No. Lie to me, damn it!
Came all the way from Germany to see
Just to see Shakespeare.
Yes! Willkommen, Fräulein. Willkommen.
We came from Worcester.
We came from Worcester. You know,
Came from Worcester.
we run on Duncan.
Torrington.
Torrington, what's that?
About an hour and 20 minutes.
About an hour and 20 minutes.
Just to see you.
Just to see me. See, he lies to me. And that's all I ask. All right. Who came from further than an hour and 20 minutes this morning? How far?
Atlanta.
Today?
Georgia.
Today?
She came from freaking Germany. She obviously loves me more.
She does.
Even though she's a ginger and it's well established they have no souls. Now, it's science. Look it up. It's in the Bible. Oh, are you a Bible scholar? Going to tell me no?
Does that make sense?
No, you're probably not. But in case you read the Bible. Anywhere does it in the Bible? All right, because between me and her, neither of us who know this book very well, but she thinks she's right. Does it ever say gingers are bad?
Yeah, it's on the first page.
It's on the
Yeah,
first
my dad's a pastor, so I know for sure.
That works for Nintendo.
There you have it. And she's Jewish. She is the OG Bible. Yeah, it's like Baruch atah Hashem, gingers are evil. No. I used to date a ginger. That's the only reason I say that. She was actually a very lovely person. But now that I'm happily married to someone who is not a ginger, I just make ginger jokes. Let's get this party started. I love you very much. What is your name, Caroline? Hannah? Welcome to England.
You had to travel a little lot farther than normal.
New England.
But you wanted me to lie to you.
New.
Fair enough. All right.
Famine.
Let's get this party started. My name is Will Shakespeare, which means I need you to cheer now. That was pretty good. But people, we can be a bit more obnoxious. When I say you can cheer now, you need to go and say hoot, holla, clap, cheer, stomp your feet, whistle, throw small children into the air. I am Will Shakespeare, and you should cheer now. No babies flew, but they were throwing teddy bears that were just as the Avengers. So that's pretty cool. All right. Now, phrase. This story is audience interactive, which means it shall require all of your help. When I say that everybody says ooh, I need to hear all of you say ooh. Everybody says ah. People cry out, dear God, what is that thing? And not very dramatic music.
I bless the rains down in Africa. No, it's not dramatic.
Hold on. It worked for about a second of the Jeopardy theme and I bless the rains in Africa. Real quick. This is not part of the show, but now it is. Can we do a mashup?
I bless the rains down in Africa.
That was terrible! Alright, I have no idea where we are. So that was the not dramatic music. Alright, we have random sound effects of randomness! And we start with the song! So take your hands! Hit your lap 2 times! Clap your hands once! Do it again! Again! Repeat! Cause I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here's my spout. Let me get us steamed up and hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. Sing it, I'm a little teapot. Let me hear all of you sing it.
I'm a little teapot.
Oh yeah! Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high. Like a diamond in the sky. Stars are flaming balls of gas. Sing it!
Stars are flaming balls of gas.
Now Mary had a little lamb, its lips as white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. And followed out of school one day, which was against the rules. And made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Ba, 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 black sheep, sing it!
Ba, 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 black sheep.
That was my Run DMC moment. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a wall. All the king's horses and all the king's men. Gonna put Humpty on a bin. Always designate your driver. Sing it!
Always designate your driver.
It's gonna be nice. Jack and Jill went up the hill. They went to get some water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. And Jill came tumbling after. Girls perform better than boys on the SAT.
Girls perform better than boys on the SAT.
It's true, look it out. Friends, keep that beat going. For you, the few, the proud, the nerds. You may be thinking, Master Shakespeare, why are you calling me such names? People, you're here at a Renaissance fair doing this. It doesn't get any weirder. You are the ones who wear amazing costumes to Renaissance fairs. You are the ones who wear really nerdy t-shirts and you know who you are. Kevin. You are the ones who wear red shirts and understand you will die in the first 5 minutes of the show. You are the ones who use the nerdy language, words like bazinga and hoodoo and wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. So you are my people, and I will lead you to freedom. Reach into the bottom of your heart, the cockle of your heart, the subcockle, your left big toe, your neighbor's pocket, and sing this final verse for me. For enough of you good people right here, right now, I would not be here doing this, oh no. I'd be at home, where it's warm. Weirdly enough, still doing this. But thank you for allowing me to have the greatest job in all the world. At the end of the show, if you love me, please throw $5 into my hat. If you hate me, do it anyway, because I need gas money. But let's do this thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Now this is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow, a pirate so brave on the 7 seas, a mystical quest to the Isle of Tortuga, raising the sway on the ocean's breeze. That just happened. Now back to the good part.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
stories begin on a dark and stormy night, replete with dramatic music. A mighty ship is tossed at sea, as played by this man in the red plaid shirt and that man in the matching red plaid shirt. They left the show and went and chopped down a tree in Canada. The ship, they hold hands across the ocean. So hold hand, no, hat. Yeah, you're a boat. So they are rocked back and forth by wind, give me wind! And waves, give me waves! And more wind! And more waves! And lightning strikes the ship and everyone screams! And being a play by Shakespeare and the fact that they were both dumb enough to wear red shirts today, there were no survivors. What do you expect? They both wore red. Give them a round of applause! Now, from this no survivor shipwreck, there were actually all of the survivors. And everyone says, what? Well, this was no ordinary storm. This was a magical tempest. And everyone says, how about that?
How about that?
And so, it was caused by a wizard of no small reputation. His name is Prospero, and he's this tiny ginger child here.
There's always one.
Now, Prospero, being a wizard of no small reputation. Oh, that's a hat from another show. All right. Being a wizard of no small reputation says, I am a wizard! I have no small reputation! I have a cloak of cloakiness! Say it. I have a beard! A beardiness!
Hey, the beard goes way first.
And he says, and I have a wizardy stick of stickiness. Say it. So show me your stick of stickiness.
I don't have a stick.
Oh, take this one. That is seriously the only trick I can do. And most of you saw me digging around in my pocket. You're like, what is he getting? I don't care that much. So, he cries to the winds, being a bearded wizard, because the beard is there to make him look more mature and let him get into clubs earlier than 21 years old. Mom, that's true. He says, blow, winds, blow! And the winds blow. He says, crack your cheeks! Crack your cheeks. And you crack your cheeks! Yeah, no one really knows what that means. Yeah. Some of you are like, I don't know. And at this moment, his very servant, Caliban, a monster, a mooncalf, comes into the scene, howling and bemoaning his angry fate. He comes in and he says, Master!
Master!
A ship has wrecked on our shores!
A ship has wrecked on our shores!
May I eat the survivors?
May I eat the survivors?
And Prosperous... No, don't say that. Prosperous says, no! That is terrible! He says, well, may I marry your daughter?
Well, may I marry your daughter?
He says, no! That is actually worse! He says, give me candy!
Give me candy!
He says, away with you, monster! Away with you, mooncalf! Away with you, mooncalf. This is English, it's not hard. Right? The Caliban runs away, howling into the night. He got so into that. At this moment, Prospero's daughter, Miranda, comes into the scene. Takes up to her mother, she's taller than you. Now, she says, Daddy! A ship has wrecked on our shores. Are there people on it?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
Are these people humans? Can you let him get out of the line?
No, he's being a father.
The show is about him. But it's this is itchy. Fine, take it off. See if you get into a nightclub now. She says, are these people humans? And he says, yes. There you go. She says, are any of these humans boys? He says, yes. And she says, I think I like boys now. He says, no! You are grounded! Go to your room, which happens to be the rest of the island. Stop giggling, this isn't funny. This is Shakespeare. It happens to be the rest of the island. And she runs away, skipping happily into the night. Skipping. That is walking. That is walking. Haven't you ever frolicked? You have led a sad childhood. I blame you. No, at this moment, who should come into the scene but his fairy servant, Ariel, played by this young lady here. And she says, Master! A ship has wrecked on our shores! What do you want to do with the survivors? And he says, Ariel! So that is your line. My Sprite! Not my Coke, not my Pepsi. My Sprite cause mischief amongst them. She says, Master! If I do this thing, may I have my freedom? And he says, Ariel! My Sprite! Not my Tab, not my Fanta. But my Sprite! We shall speak of this anon. And she flies out of the scene. No, you come back and do that again. She flies out of the scene. I need a better special effects project. And so, Prospero, having now put his plan into place, goes and disappears into the night. He's gone! Well, he was a ginger, so it was to be expected. Now, at this point, we go to the other side of the island, where we meet the King of Naples and the Duke of Milan. Now, the King of Naples stands and is crying over the loss of his son. He screams, my son!
My son!
My son is lost!
My son is
I
lost!
fear he has drowned!
I fear he is drowned!
And the Duke of Milan, an evil man, who cosplays as Bob Ross. And so he says, your son is dead! Your son is dead! So, just to be clear, we go from the underacting of that kid to all of the acting from that guy. And gesticulating. Says, your son is dead! Your son is dead! I think he has drowned!
I think he's drowned!
He has probably become shark food!
Probably become shark chum!
Sure.
I watched Jaws last night.
Good for you. Greatest movie ever made. The king screams, no! No! But at this moment, a wise old man, Gonzago, stands to lend calmness to the scene. A wise old man, played by this tiny little girl. Played by this tiny little girl. Oh, now you want it?
No!
They both stand! Well, Gonzago has a split personality. On the benches for they are tiny.
You can do it!
And they say, heed my wise words!
Heed my wise words!
Only one of them does, because the other one is a quiet personality. Who hisses like a demon child. And when I say demon child, I just mean a child. Because children are demons. And they say, heed my wise words!
Heed my wise words!
Don't panic!
Don't panic!
And everyone says, I feel better now.
I feel better now.
And they go sit down. Meanwhile, by the way, madam, is this your daughter?
She's amazing.
Oh, the book. All right. She's
amazing.
Great. This one, she's like. Do you encourage that behavior?
She's special.
Oh my goodness. What is going on here? I said audience interactive, not make me regret my life choices. How old are you? Are you 5?
No.
Are you 6? You're 7? You're 7? You're 7 going like 35 and hateful, all right? What's that?
I'm 9 years old.
Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else want to tell me what grade they're in?
I'm 23.
You're 20.
I'm not in college.
You're 23 and not in college. Good for you. Anyone? I don't know what's happening with my show anymore. We're now just having a therapy session, people. So we go to the other side. Let's get back in the show. We go to the other side of the island where we meet an idiot. And a fool. This man here. And this man here. And so, the idiot. The idiot says to the fool, turn around. We are lost!
We are lost!
On a dark and expensive island!
On a dark and expensive island!
What do we do for food?
What do we do for food?
And he says, I don't know!
I don't know!
Little buddy!
Little buddy.
And he hits him with his hat. He says, what do we drink?
What do we drink?
And he says, I don't know!
I don't know!
Little buddy!
Little buddy.
And he hits him with his hat. He says, how do we survive?
How do we survive?
And he says,
I don't know, little buddy.
why are you hitting me?
Stop hitting me!
No, why are you hitting me?
Why are you hitting me?
And he says,
I don't know.
at this moment, Caliban, the monster, the moon calf, comes out of the scene, sees them having a sissy fight. He says, you two!
You two!
You are like gods to me!
You are like gods to me!
I shall worship you now!
I shall worship you now!
And your impressive headwear!
And your impressive headwear!
And he goes on his knees and begins to worship, crying, I'm not worthy!
I'm not worthy!
I'm not worthy!
not worthy!
Give me candy!
Give me candy!
The idiot says to the fool, what is he?
What is he?
And he says,
I don't know, little buddy.
candy to give him.
Do we have any candy to give him?
And he says,
I don't know, little buddy.
I will show you what is good to eat.
I will show you what is good to eat.
I will show you what is good to drink.
I will show you what is good to drink.
I shall take you to the best and most exclusive of nightclubs.
I shall take you to the best and most exclusive of nightclubs.
And he says, do you think he can do these things?
Do you think you can do these
And he
things?
says,
I don't know, little buddy.
does he really know the best places?
Does he really know the best places?
And he says,
I don't know, little buddy.
meanwhile, the three of them run away laughing into the night. Go, take it with you. No, meanwhile, we go to the other side of the island where we meet a new character, Fernando, and everyone says, ooh. He wades out of the ocean.
I get it. He waves
My
out of the
name
ocean.
is Fernando.
My name is Fernando.
My ship was wrecked.
My ship was wrecked.
My father, I fear, has drowned.
My father, I fear, has drowned.
I must start a new life here.
I must start a new life here.
Meanwhile, Miranda comes skipping along the seashore. Skipping, skipping, skipping. In a sad and hateful way. And she sees him and her heart is filled with love. And she says, oh my. Are you a human? And he says, yes. Yes. She says, are you a boy? And he says, yes.
Yes.
She says, I think I like boys now. Do I like you? And very romantically and dramatically, he says,
Yes.
you can see him emote. He says, I am Miranda. My father is Prospero. My father is Prospero. Who are you? And he says, I am Fernando.
I am Fernando.
For there is something in the air this night.
For there is something in the air this night.
The stars are bright.
The stars are bright.
And he calls out his own name.
Fernando!
And she says, I find you strangely attractive.
Good enough.
The way one might love an avocado. Yeah, I got him to laugh because he knows what it means. What? No, not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. It's a very meta show. I actually don't care if any of you are here. I'm doing this anyway. See if I'm wrong. Watch my Facebook videos. It's just me talking to my cat. It's sad but true. He says, I find you strangely attractive. Like one might love an avocado. Follow me home and meet my daddy. And they go away skipping into the night. Was that so hard to do? So, we go back to the center of the island where we meet Prospero, and he got a little bit older now.
Of course. Every time.
Is your beard itchy? Is it itchy? Do you want an itchy beard? Here, take a stick of stickiness. Put your beard back on, damn it! And he calls out his sprite. He says, Ariel!
Ariel!
What news?
What news?
And Ariel flies into the scene. She says, Master! They are discombobulated. They are discombobulated. They are discombobulated. It's not funny, it's Shakespeare! She says, what next? He says, Ariel, my sprite. Not my Coke, not my Pepsi. My sprite. Cause fear amongst them. Make them tremble. Make them panic. Make them wet their pants. He says, Master!
But not on my carpet.
Master! If I do this thing, may I have my freedom? He says, Ariel, my sprite, not my Sierra Mist, not my Mountain Dew, not my off-brand store brand. It shall be done. Flies out of the way. That was terrible. And Prospero makes himself invisible once more. So we go to the other side of the island where the king is still crying over his son, saying, my son!
My son!
And the Duke says, he is dead, I tell you!
He is dead, I tell you!
He has passed through the shark!
He's passed through the shark!
He has become food for algae!
He's become food for algae!
And the king cries, no!
No!
Meanwhile, the bipolar old man stands and says, heed my wise words!
Heed my wise words!
Don't panic!
Don't panic!
And everyone says, I feel better now.
I feel better now.
Then, Ariel, the sprite, begins to howl like a wolf. And so do all the other fairies of the island. And she hoots like an owl. So do all the fairies of the island. She screeches like a howler monkey. And so do all the fairies of the island. trembling.
I am trembling.
The wise old man says, I have fear.
I have fear.
And the Duke says, I have wet my pants.
I wet my pants.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the other side of the island, the fool and the idiot are hearing the howling and the hooting and the screeching. He says, I do not know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Do you know what to do?
You know what to do.
And he says,
I don't know, little buddy.
and Caliban stands and says, this is the work of Ariel,
This is the work of Ariel,
the sprite.
the
He
sprite.
says the Coke,
The Coke,
the Pepsi,
Pepsi,
the Diet Mountain Dew,
Diet Mountain Dew.
which is supposed to taste more like regular Mountain Dew,
You're supposed to taste more like regular Mountain Dew.
but it doesn't.
But it doesn't.
And that's a lie.
That's a lie.
And everyone knows it.
And everyone knows it.
But them?
But them?
He says, no!
No!
It's Sprite!
The sprite!
And he says, what is a Sprite? What is a Sprite? He says,
I don't know, little buddy.
he says, you two are not gods!
You two are not gods.
You are an idiot and a fool!
You are an idiot and a fool.
I do not believe in you!
I don't believe in you.
I only believe in me!
I only believe in me.
That represents the beginnings of Scientology. And they sit down into the night. Meanwhile, in the center of the island, Prospero is not invisible, and his daughter Miranda comes skipping into the scene.
Actually skipping.
Thank you. Along with a brand new boy toys. And she says, Daddy, look what followed me home. He says, wow, he looks like an attractive avocado. Who are you?
Who are you?
He says, I am Fernando.
I am Fernando.
He says, for there is something in the air this night.
For there is something in the air this
The
night.
stars are bright.
The stars are
And
bright.
he calls out his own name. He
Fernando.
says, I'm sorry. I didn't get that. And so, I didn't get that. And Fernando once again says, I am Fernando.
I am Fernando.
For just took on a crazy accent. For there is something in the air this night.
For there is something in the air this
The
night.
stars are bright.
The stars are bright.
He comes to center stage, turns to the public at large, falls to his knees, beats his chest, rips his shirt open, and he cries out his own name, Fernando! And Roscoe says, I'm sorry, no.
I'm sorry, no, try again.
You don't impress me.
Oh, sorry, you don't impress me.
You must do feats of physical strength.
You must do feats of physical strength.
And so he begins to do push-ups. And a half.
One. Get
He
lower.
says, are you impressed yet?
Are you impressed
He
yet?
says, no!
No.
You must now do squat thrusts. And he does squat thrusts to impress his new father-in-law.
Oh my god.
That's not a squat. All right, do a burpee.
Squat down now.
Can I be Fernando for some?
Burpee. Face me. All right, you go down. Push your legs out behind you into a push-up position. Maybe like that because you don't want to give them a show. You go down into a push-up. You hold it. You come back up. You bring your legs back under you and spring to the sky. No. That was practice.
Burpee. Hold it.
Prospero says, you have now
You have now
earned my trust and my daughter's love.
earned my trust and my daughter's love.
Yeah, it doesn't take much in the 16th century. For we are such stuff as dreams are made on.
For we are such stuff as dreams are made of.
At this moment, the king and the duke and the idiots and the fool and Caliban all find themselves here in the center of the island. And they all see Prospero and say, Prospero? Prospero? What? And Prospero takes center stage and says, I shall tell you what has happened
I shall tell you what has happened
and all that has transpired
and all that has transpired
through a highly elaborate
through a highly elaborate
and very expensive flashback sequence.
Flashback sequence.
And you give him a flashback sequence. A long time ago,
A long time ago,
when I myself was the Duke,
when I myself was the Duke,
as played by that guy there.
like him,
No, that was your line, as played by that guy there.
as played by that guy there.
I had a baby.
I had a baby.
Who was that little girl?
Who was that little girl?
My brother,
My brother.
an evil man,
Evil man.
an ugly man,
An ugly
a
man.
man who smells of goat cheese,
A man who smells of goat cheese.
wanted my power.
Wanted my power.
He banished us.
He banished us.
He put us in a boat
Put us in a
and
boat
sailed us away.
and sailed us away.
I became me,
I became me.
and she became she.
She became she.
I met Caliban's mother.
I met Caliban's mother.
We dated for a bit.
Don't want to talk about it.
You know,
We dated for a bit.
I killed her.
I killed her.
Put her in a tree.
Put her in a tree.
Yeah,
Put her in a tree.
because that's what you do when you're a wizard. And I put into effect my plan
And I put into effect my plan
for my daughter
for my daughter
and your son
and your son
to marry.
to marry.
And the king says, I'm weirdly good with this. I like how you're giggling as you say that. And the duke says, what of me? What of me? Says, you shall go away
You shall go away
and start your own cable channel.
and start your own cable
And he
channel.
runs away howling into the night. Thank you! And Caliban says, Master,
Master!
if the play is over,
If the play is over,
that must mean the island is mine.
that must mean the island is mine.
Says, indeed it is.
Indeed it is.
As you shake your head. He says, give me the candy.
Give me the candy.
He says, away with you, Mooncalf.
Away with you,
And he
Mooncalf.
runs away to get his own candy, howling into the night. And then he comes back here for one more line. Because I just want him to say it. He turns, he thumps his chest, and he says, Avengers!
Avengers!
Assemble!
Assemble!
Because it's my show and why not? The idiot in the fool! The idiot says, what of us?
What of us?
And he says,
I don't know, little buddy.
you two, you shall go
You shall go
and get your own sequel.
get your own
And
sequel.
you run away, howling into the night. The king goes away, and Miranda and Fernando are left on stage. She says, Daddy, that means we two shall be married. He says, yes,
Yes,
but not for many, many years.
but not for many, many years.
When you're 35.
When you're 35.
And she says, all right. And she runs away, skipping happily into the night. And so does he, in a different direction entirely. But they have to go and find themselves first. They're teenagers at this point. And Prosper takes center stage. And he delivers this final monologue, saying, now my charms are overthrown.
Now my charms are overthrown,
And what strength I have is my own.
and what strength I have is my own.
So as you from crimes would pardon me, as you from crimes would pardon me,
As you from crimes would pardon me,
let your indulgence set me free.
let your indulgence set me free.
He takes his bow. You applaud. And so, lords and ladies, I guess that was the Tempest, a 3-hour tour, My name is Will Shakespeare, and you should cheer now! Friends, life is it never happens in a vacuum. It's a partnership between you, the audience, and me, your performer. So, as your acting partner here today, from the bottom of my heart, I thank all of you for not sucking today. But friends, if you would like to follow my goings on, if you want to get tickets to join me on New Year's Eve in Saratoga Springs, New York, what you should do is go follow me on social media. The name of the show is Shakespeare Approved. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but never Snapchat. And you know why. But also, come back for my 3:30 show, Macbeth, Death by Fluffy Kittens. And if you felt my show was worth anything, a 1, a 5, a 10, for a 50, I will play D&D with you over Skype one night. Because I have weirdly little going on. Throw it into my hat. If you throw in anything, you will go home with a token of my affection. It says, Shakespeare approves, letting the entire world know that I will Shakespeare love you, even if you're setting your mother's curtains on fire. 1 second. Now, stick around for the magic and music of the true verse. And join me at 3:30. I am Will Shakespeare. I love you. You love me. You may cheer now.